Hi everyone, you all are watching Punjab Kesari Navodaya Times. I'm Namita Sushdev with you, and right now we have with us one actor who is a perfect example of work hard and play harder. Yes, I'm talking about Mr. Vishal Parvani, who is with us right now. Vishal, welcome to Punjab Kesari Group. How are you?
Hi, good. Thank you for having me.
So Vishal, as far as I know about you, I have seen your graph, your journey so far. Can I ask you one thing? Like, what drives you the most when it comes to work?
When it comes to work, I would have to say my mom because I work for her, and if I
Ah.
don't show up and if I don't put the amount of hours into the job, she will. I get yelled at the office and at home as well. So it's enough motivation right there.
Oh wow, that's really nice. So, Vishal, since Hey You is now launched in India, what do you think the Indian audience can expect out of the platform or they will enjoy on the
Oh,
platform?
it's super exciting. It's something I think
Yeah.
from day one on the show, we've always wanted to be like we always wanted our show to be in India, and I think it's so exciting that now Hey You is offering it in India, and not just
Ah.
one, but both of our seasons will be on Hey You, and you get to see us. You get to see our journey from the beginning, and it's very exciting. It's nerve wracking because yeah, a lot of my family still lives in India, and they've always been asking me how
Hmm.
they can watch the show, and now you can finally see the show.
Oh, wow, that's really nice to hear that your family is in India. That's great, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
and
so when did you last visit India, Vishal?
right, the last time I was in India was right before the pandemic, October
Oh,
2019.
hmm.
I would have loved to be back since then, but the situation is what it is, and hopefully we can be there back very soon, and hopefully we can have the cameras with us too, and journey our visit over there next time we go.
So, what was your last memory that is attached to India?
The last memory, oh my God, the last memory was the home cooking I had over there.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
the so my I was staying at my my sister-in-law's house over there, and on my uncle's house, and they have the
Hmm.
best home cooking, the keema. My mouth just waters thinking about the food over there.
I
It's so,
am also getting mouth watery listening to you.
I know it's nothing like the food. It's nothing like the Indian food that we have here
है
over
ना?
there. My God, I don't know. Like I'll go there every year if I can just to eat.
Except for the keema, what do you like the most about Indian food? Like the spices or like
Oh,
anything else?
I love spicy. I love the spicier the better, where it burns all the way down. The spicier,
Aha.
and I don't think we don't have the level of spice over here that India has.
So Vishal, I would love to know something about Family Karma. As far as I know about it, it's an Indian American reality show series in which three generations of the people of the Indians specifically who are living in Miami, Florida, and their lives. It's all
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
So what
So
else
so
you want to tell us about that show?
yeah, so basically, we have a small tight knit community of
Hmm.
where all our parents all came from India,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
30 plus years ago, and from all different parts of India. So I'm Sindhi,
Hmm.
Richa's Punjabi, we
Hmm.
have Gujarati, South Indian. We have all these a melting pot here in South Florida, and all of our friends, we've all basically been like arranged friendships here for the past 30 plus years. So we're very intertwined. We're really grounded in our family. And we're trying to just balance like we're born here in America, but we also have our very strong traditional roots from India from our parents. So it's trying to find a balance between the two cultures, and we're
Hmm.
getting pulled apart from both ways. So, sometimes there's certain things that we do that upsets our parents just because, it's normal over here, but it's not normal for them. So it's a lot of clashing that involves in our everyday lives. And it's trying to find our own identity over here. We're not just American, we're not just Indian, we're a blend of the two. And we're trying to find that identity. And you got to walk that journey with us.
So, how do you think, Vishal, personally, I'm asking, ki the lives of the people who lives in Western countries is that different from the lives of people who live in India? Because your family lives in India and you have also been to India so many times, I'm sure. So, what do you think is one difference in the cultures or anything else?
It's very similar in the fact where a lot of us actually stay with our parents
Huh.
like even up to marriage, not just getting kicked out after high school. I think that's where a lot of like our American counterparts see is pretty weird. They don't have multi-generational households, but we carry that with us over here. But some of the differences is, just dating life here, I think is a little bit different,
Okay.
Where
people are busy or what?
I'm
Or
sorry.
their tastes are different. People are busy or their tastes are different. Anything else?
No, the differences, I think, just going out in general over here, where and I think just the dating life here as well, because I think in India you think a little bit more say about who you want to go out with on a date. And over here, it's I think over here we fight more for the people that I know our parents have certain suggestions for us, but I don't think we give in as much value to their opinions about who we want to be with at the end of the day versus I think in India.
If I talk about the relationships, I think Indian relationships are different than that of the relationships in Western countries. What do you have to say?
Indian relationships, like in which way? Like just
Emotionally, people are like very well connected to each other,
Yeah.
If I ask about like breakups and love also, in that case too, I believe.
Because when you're breaking up with someone, you're breaking up like the families as well. And I think also over here, and I think in that regards, not even just with our like actual intimate relationships, but even with our friendships. And you see that with our show, and you see that with our show, that our friendships are 20, 30 plus years old. So and our parents are very close as well. They hang out almost every week, so that when we get into fights, fortunately or unfortunately, our parents are so heavily involved in our arguments that that it does cause some drama between the families as well. So I don't think that's different from over there in India and here, because in our Indian community, it's very much India and America here, because with our friendships, it's very similar, that when we get into arguments, it involves our family as well. As much as we don't want to involve our families, they put their nose in it too. So it's stressful, but at the same time, it's nice to know that our families care so much about us at the same token. So it's I guess it's a lot of give and take with that. I wish they weren't so heavily involved, but they are.
Oh wow. Well, if I ask about like from first to second season of Family Karma, what do you think? What progress you have made?
I think progress wise, I think our parents have been a little bit more comfortable opening up, because with Indian families, we like to keep all our drama behind these four walls in our house, and that's where we wanted to stay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think with the cameras being on us all the time, that you can't hide your issues, and now your issues, your drama, good and bad, they're all open for the public. And that's something that was, I guess, a little bit more harder for them to adjust to, because they're always used to keeping, everything internally. So that's been a major, I guess, breakthrough for them and for us as well as the kids, because we also are not used to that as much, because our parents want us to keep all our drama behind the four walls. We're like always concerned, what is everyone going to think about us? And I think that's the same in India. And I think that's what they brought with them over here, that we all are very concerned about what the outside will think about us. And I think by having our ups and downs on camera, it really is it is a very liberating process for good and bad, where like we're not sweating the small stuff as much anymore. So it's good and it's bad, but I like to look at the good of it, and I think our parents are saying that as well.
You being into the commercial thing from so long, being a real estate person to becoming an actor, how has your journey been like, Vishal?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it being an actor. It's just following our day-to-day lives, you know. So it's more of just them following our work. Now, is it me getting recognized more in public? Yeah, immensely. But and that's I like that. Do I like the attention? Of course, I like the attention. But I did try being an actor 10 years. Funny story. I did try being an actor about 10 years ago. I moved to LA for 1 year, and I tried my. I tried out acting over there, but then I came back to Miami and I took over. Well, the plan is to take over my mom's real estate company. So that's the plan. So if the opportunity ever presented itself, I would like to try acting out once again and maybe just.
Wow.
But no, it's been an adjustment. You know, of course, it's been an adjustment from commercial real estate to being in commercial real estate and having your work and your home life filmed constantly. So it is an adjustment, but I enjoy it.
It's a bit difficult also. I think, how do you like manage both the things together?
Yeah, it's definitely a little inundating at first, but you know, it comes with the territory that, you know, I signed up to have my life as open as possible. So now I've opened it up to everyone. Complimenting or criticizing, everyone will have their opinions, and you know there's plenty of trolls on the behind the keyboard as well. So it just comes with the territory. It was a little bit harder, you know, first season, seeing what everyone's saying about you, but at the end of the day, I've learned the only people that matter are, you know, your family and friends, the ones that really will ground you and put you back into place. And those are the opinions I value. But it's fun. It's fun to see the comments online.
Absolutely, it is. So can I ask, do you follow Bollywood?
Of course, yeah. Richa is very, very big, very, very big into Bollywood, and she has made me watch every single movie. And the movies come out here too in theaters, so we go to the theater and we watch the films. And yeah, she's the one that really got me engrossed in it. She learned Hindi just through watching Hindi movies since she was like 2 years old.
Okay. How much are you keen to learn Hindi?
I'm trying. I actually have a tutor online right now from India that
Great, yeah.
I'm not very good, so I'm not even going to try butchering it and embarrassing myself right now, but I am learning. Richa wants me to learn, so I'm trying.
So which one Bollywood film dialogue is your favorite? Can you speak that for us?
I wish. I'll probably end up saying like a bad word instead of. No, but I'll tell you her favorite movie though is Maine Pyar Kiya. I think it's like Salman Khan's one of her movie.
It's my favorite movie also.
Is it? So she's watched that.
Yes.
So she's watched that movie maybe at least over 100 times, and that's not even a lie.
Even I watched the movie 100 times.
Wow.
Okay. So मैंने प्यार किया, so there is one dialogue, दोस्ती की है निभानी तो पड़ेगी. Let's say that.
Okay, repeat it.
दोस्ती की है निभानी तो पड़ेगी.
You have to slow down like a lot more for me.
Okay. दोस्ती की है. दोस्ती की है. निभानी तो पड़ेगी.
निभानी पड़ेगी है.
क्या बात है. Very nice. Well deserved clap.
Richa will be proud of me. Please, I need to see this later.
So you must show this to Richa, na?
Oh, 100%.
Hai na? Okay. One last question to you, Vishal. Even if I'm enjoying so much, I didn't realize that time has gone far away. Well, I want to ask you, since AU is now being launched in India, what do you expect, or this show is coming in front of the viewers, what do you expect out of them?
Oh, it's super exciting. I've always wanted the show to be in India because it is a show about Indians living in America. And I think as far as India is concerned, I think my family's over there. They've always been wondering like, how is life for all the expats that left India for America? They've always wanted to see how we live over here. And I think this gives you a very good in-depth view in our lives, our everyday to day lives, not just word of mouth when you see each other in reunions, but you get to see how we live day to day. And you'll see a lot of similarities, but you'll also see the differences. We have a very strong foundation and root from our families, but we also have really strong American values as well, just growing up here. So we have that clash in cultures, and you get to experience that with us and get to see how we deal with that and come to, an identity of our own, because we're not fully Indian, we're not fully American, we're a hybrid of the two. And you get to see what strong cultural values that keep us going over here, which versus also some new ones that we have to establish for ourselves.
At the end, I just want to ask you, what is the most loving when it comes to Indians?
What is the most loving?
When it comes to Indians or India?
Oh, I think the hospitality, where everyone is family, everyone is friends, and no matter where you are, you'll always be fed, you'll always be served, you'll always have a drink in your hand. And, when you're inside someone's house, you are family. And that's something that is so heartwarming that I think that we want to bring that and hold on to that aspect in our lives here as well.
Thank you so much, Vishal, for talking to us on Punjab Kesari Group. It's fun, this lovely conversation with you. Thank you.
Thank you.